I have great pleasure in calling upon James Daniels.
I, James Te Kira Daniels, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the City of Christchurch the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Christchurch City Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, or any other act. Tihei mauri ora. Ko te upoko tahumata te maunga, ko okana te awa, ko wairewa te roto, ko Ngāti Kehu te hapu, ko wairewa te kāinga tūturu, engari no otautahi ahau. Nau mai haere mai ki ngā whānau tautoko, kua tai mai nei, ki te kāhui kahukura, tēnā koutou, ki a koutou ngā kaimahi huri no tōku hoa o te kāhui amorangi, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou. He waiata poto, whakaria mai, tori peka ki au. The English translation is loosely, "Oh Lord my God, I can't believe I'm here." Look, I am absolutely thrilled, excited and honoured to be standing here today. And what I basically said at the beginning was that I was talking about my whakapapa, which I have to say is centred on Te Pātaka o Rākai Hautu, which is what we used to call it before 1769. On Banks Peninsula, and that's where my heart lives, at Wairewa in particular, which is, we all know that as Little River, that general area. That's where my heart lives, but my feet and the rest of me lives here in the coastal part of Otautahi. So that's what I started off by talking about, and also my whakapapa is Ngaitahu, and also through my mother, though, I'm Te Arawa and Tu Whareto. So I also then said greetings to all the people gathered here today. Look, as I said, I'm so excited about being in this position. I realise it's a role and a great responsibility. I recognise that I'm representing the coastal ward in particular, but I'm responsible for the whole city. And I will wear that with pride, that responsibility around my shoulders for the next 3 years. So to the people that voted for me, I appreciate that, obviously. I had a lovely email yesterday from a man who's having an issue in the ward, in the coastal ward, and it was quite a long email, and then about 2/3 of the way down it said, "I didn't vote for you, so I don't expect you'll help me." And so part of my response was, thank you very much for your candour, as in being honest, but yes, I can help you, and so we're on our way with that. But look, as I say, I'll acknowledge that David East has served our community very well over the last long time. and I follow in his footsteps. I also follow in the footsteps of Vicky Buck, a former mayor and councillor. She and I went to school together because I'm so happy to be representing the coastal ward, because the Daniels family lived at 89 Union Street, then we moved to 8 Gresham Terrace, just up the road a wee bit. And then I became a father at 29 Collingwood Street in the ward, and 4 Ray Lane. I went to school through the New Brighton schooling system with Vicky at the end there. So that is me. That ward is me, and I'm so happy to be here today. I need to acknowledge, or want to acknowledge, that I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my nominator, who's here with us today, Sir Gil Simpson. Thank you, Gil, for supporting me, and he put me through the ringer before he signed. And then my seconder was a woman in her early 30s who's got 3 children, and she's my niece by marriage, and I wanted her 3 kids in 20 years' time to say, our Uncle James did that. That's one of the reasons that I stood. So the other people that I want to acknowledge are the people that helped me in my campaign with the signage and standing on roundabouts with me, doing door knocking with me. I appreciate them. There are too many to name specifically. But my campaign team was led by my very good friend Tony Clark, who's with us today. Thank you, TC. I really appreciate that. And then I need to acknowledge as well my patient and perfect third wife. I'm very popular in that area. Diane is here today, and it took me a long time to find her, and yet we grew up 4 streets away from each other, but eventually I found her at the age of about 48. Anyway, look, thank you for your attendance here today and your support for everyone. I'm so looking forward to the next 3 years. Kia ora! I'm going to sit in the shade too, by the way, because it's too hot up the back, so I'm moving.